so what I have here is a pork shoulder. It's about 10.5 pounds. So I'm gonna keep this really, actually it's 10 pounds, okay. So I'm gonna keep this really short. I'm just gonna put some yellow mustard on this guy, do a little bit of SPG, and gonna roll with the honey hog today. So that's all we're gonna do there. This is an interesting cut. This is a chuck roast. Got this from a local ranch. Trying to figure out how to source my meat local. These guys are right down the street, so it's pretty cool to be eating beef that was raised in your same zip code, right? So I've got a Wagyu. Actually, they're a Wagyu ranch. So this is a Wagyu beef rump roast. All right, so I'm just gonna do some SPG on this guy. I do have a Wagyu brisket. I'm not gonna be able to get to that for a week or two. Next weekend, I'm not gonna be cooking, but it's gonna be some pretty awesomeness in regards to barbecue. So anyway, I'm gonna go get these seasoned up. I got a pork shoulder here. I've got a rump roast or chuck roast or whatever the heck we're gonna call it. SPG, no slather in this one. Yellow mustard, SPG, and honey hog. Let's get. All right, we're all seasoned up. Worried about cross-contamination. I did the beef in this pan, so it never touched the cutting board. So I opened it up inside here, and then I did the pork on the cutting board. Just so I use the same knife, but I washed it. I'm not catering. I'm just trying to get in good habits. So we'll get these going. One other thing, my wife's got a couple of sweet potatoes. She's got one sweet, one savory. So I'll put those on towards the end of the cook, and we'll see you guys after. All right, fire's getting going. I went and got some fire brick, and while I was at Lone Star Grill, got a fire basket, just so it's not sitting on there. That basket's supposed to make things easy. We'll see. Also, I'm gonna put the tuning plates today. I didn't have them in last time, and the temperatures were all over the board, so I'm gonna actually run it like some of these other smokers run their tuning plates, and we'll see how it goes. All right, so it's about an hour and a half later. I'm messing with the fire. About got it up to temp. I had neighbor Jim over here, so we were drinking a couple beers and just talking and poking fire, so wasn't really taking it too serious. I'm getting a little bit behind on this cook, but I showed him the reverse flow, so you know, we decided to make it reverse flow today. So you'll see I've got some smoke coming out there. So we're about ready to put our meat on. Interesting thing, remember the temperatures were all over before. Look at that, bam, 250, bam, 250. You can't even tell them apart, they're like right there. Up here, we're about 270, and over here, we're 275. So up here, 275, down here, 250. So that is about as dialed in as you're gonna get it, I would guess. So anyway, I'm trying to cook at 275 today, so I'm at 250 right here. I'm gonna overshoot it a little bit. I'm gonna go get the meat and put that on, and we'll see where it ends up. Okay, I'll see you with the meat. All right, so I just got these guys on. It's a nice color. I guess I don't know which way the heat's coming from. If it's coming from bottom, it's coming from the fire side, or if it's coming around the corner. I'm assuming it's coming around this way, so I put the bone over here. Cool, we'll see. I'm gonna let these go for a couple hours and we'll see. All right, more soon. All right, so it's been about an hour and a half. It's not ready to open yet, but man, look at this. Thing's running perfect. Can't even really tell there's anything there. 275 up top, 270 up top. We got 225 down there. I'm sorry, 250, and then 255. So Man, this thing is running beautifully right now. I've got that one capped off, and we're just going nice and slow. There's a little bit of wisp now. I just literally threw a log on here right before I grabbed the camera, but yeah, about an hour and a half in, looking good. Just thought I'd give you a quick peek at the fire. Things are going really, I mean, you can't even tell if anything's happening here. Anyway, let's take a quick look at the firebox. That's the new Lone Star Grill's basket. It's doing really well. I got a nice, I'm learning, even today I had to learn, I need to be patient and get a nice bed of coals on there. It's going to take an hour or so, then you got to heat it up, so it takes a little while to warm up. Got my extra log over there, so this thing's purring right along. Cool. And as you can see, don't touch steel, boys and girls. Yeah, I've got gloves. I'm just living dangerously. Cool. And again, 250, 250, 265, 275. Purring like a kitten. Love it. All right, it's been 2 hours. Here's my fire. He's going pretty good. I just threw a new log on. He's smoking a little bit. It's got a little bit of a bark on there. Could have knocked it off, but whatever. Got another log in there. That Lone Star Grill's basket is doing very well. It's holding that just a massive bed of coals. Got a lot of thermal mass in there. We got 275, 280, 280, a little over 280, 275. We got 255, 255. Can't really see anything coming out. We'll go ahead and close this now. I'm not closing it all the way, just leaving it open. I've got, plenty of draft in there. All right, so let's take a look. 2 hours. All right, so pork shoulder's looking real nice. So bark's not, looks like it's a little dry. Not really there with the bark yet. This is looking pretty good. Not exactly sure what this is supposed to look like, but I'm gonna treat it like a brisket. That's what all the cool kids are doing. So let's see where this is probing. 160, 161, 146, 154. Okay, so I'm gonna leave him on for another hour. This is low, 90. This guy's got a long way to go. 94. Okay, so this guy I'm gonna let go for another hour. We'll come back in another hour. Check it out. Cool. All right, so it's been another hour. Actually, my alarm's about to go off. I think I'm gonna pull the chuck roast, but let's take a look. So just done about 270, 275, 300, 290. Let's take a quick peek at the fire. Fire is going really good today. Looking good. Nice big bed of coals. Got an extra log heating up. Got an ugly one I'm going to throw on next. I don't know. Anyway, it's hot. So, looking good. All right. So, let's take a quick peek at this guy. So, he's still got a ways to go. Big old fatty. 121. Ooh, that's really tender right there, but it's only 118. All right, so let's check this guy. So he's pulling a little bit right here. I wonder if this is 160, 170, 166, 178. Okay, so I'm gonna pull this guy. So that's my alarm that it's been an extra hour. Son of biscuit. Okay, sorry about that. Anyway, before we do that, this is a nice, I told you this was a Wagyu, right? I should have flipped it. That looks so gorgeous. All right, mental note, flip it. Man, that looks great. Okay, you know, I'm gonna let it sit there for 5 minutes just to get a little bit of that. Sorry, I couldn't resist. All right, we'll be back in 5 minutes. Well, now that it's up to temperature and doing all kinds of good stuff, I've been running this guy, and I've been running this guy as well. This guy's doing great. However, I'm getting tired of sitting out here. It's been a while. So, I'm going to actually put this meat on this cooker since this one's ready to roll. So we'll actually do, I guess, half a cook. How's that work? One sec, I'll be right back. This is looking, I'll get a close-up on it. Now I'm free. I could go do whatever the heck I want. Look at that, $1.99. Oh, I said I was going to give you guys a flyover here. Let's do that. So it's recovering. How do I do this? I gotta get used to working with this thing. So see, that's doing pretty good. It's only probing about 136. So, you know, I was going to wrap it. I wonder if I might just let it go in there, since there's a lot of moisture that builds up in this insulated cabinet. I think I might just let it go. Anyway, all right. So that's the end of the offset video, I suppose, and the beginning of a merge between the two videos, and I'll show you what the meat turns out like, and we'll just sit here and watch it. Okay, take care. All right, you guys. So it is the next morning. I pulled that pork shoulder around 2 a.m. And I was getting tired, so I just explained a little bit to that to you. So what I did is I brought it in and I put it in the oven. It's been sitting at 170. Pretty sure Chud just did a video on resting pork shoulder in the warming oven overnight or long periods of time in case you have a party, that kind of thing. But anyway, that's what's happening here. So let's take a look. All right, so this is the chuck roast. We had some people over last night, and this one was done, so I cut a little bit off of that, and we had some. Okay, pretty juicy. All right. Ooh, look at that. It's starting to kind of fall apart. That's what you want. So this is a Wagyu. So it's really a little bit more fatty. Okay, so that rest did it pretty good. If you want to take a look at this smoke ring, pretty well defined. That was partially on the offset. Actually, I wrapped it by the time I got it into the IBS, so that was all from the offset. Let's take a bite and see how it turned out. That's pretty good. I just noticed I'm slicing against the grain here. Let's try to slice with it. Okay, looks like it splits right here, so let's chop that, and then, now that right, nope. Anyway, this is what it looks like. Very good. Nice and tender. Fat has rendered out nicely. I'm gonna grab another bite. That was really good. That's good stuff right there. All right, let me wash my hands real quick. I'm gonna pull out this pork shoulder. So apparently, this theory I heard was it was in the oven at 170 and it was smelling pretty good, and it was smelling so much that it woke my wife up. So she had to come investigate and try some. Then she went back to bed. Apparently around 4 a.m. she got woken up again by the smell and had to come try it again. So she says it's pretty good. I have not tried it. All right, so when I pulled it, kind of split in half. So it's, we'll see. I mean, it's pulled pork, so it's hard to overdo it. Got it to 203. So let's see if we get this. Okay. Bone's coming out pretty cleanly. There we go. See, nothing's really sticking to the bone. Good. Move this over. That looks pretty good. Ooh, gooey. Oh, that fat. Delicious fat. Anyway, if you like this shirt, this is a Meat Church shirt. They're out of Texas. Matt over there, I don't know him, but you know, he's not too far. I need to make my way over there. All right, look at that, coming right apart. All right, that's pretty good. I'll get this a little bit more, but wow, that looks pretty good. Let's give this a go. Look at this. Well, I want to get nice barky. There we go. Look at that. Look at that. You can see the red where the smoke ring is. Nice bark. Got some good penetration there. Let's go. Really good. A little less salty than I would have expected. I hit it pretty good with the SPG, and then I put the Honey Hog on there, if I remember right. This is really good. Got a lot of good bark. It's going to mix together real nicely. Let's try another piece. Okay. So this is, there's no bark on here, but you can see where the smoke penetrated, right? All the way over here. Another successful cook. Cool. Thanks for watching. I hope to have more IBS videos and offset videos and pit barrel videos, and I might even light up my propane grill again. But anyway, yeah, it was a long day yesterday. Running 2 pits at once, man. I'm gonna do a lot of beer. Anyway, take care. Have a good day, you guys.